We recently visited Mantic Games, got hold of the new Kings of War 3rd edition starter set, Shadow in the North, the new box set. So, let's take a look at what we have. Upon opening the new box set, the first items you come across are a softback version of the rulebook, which is a pared back version without the extensive background of the hardback. All the army lists are there, but there are no pictures, no photography, compared to the other book. Nevertheless, this is a well laid out, useful book, and you can eventually upgrade to the full rulebook as your reading book and shelf book, whereas this is your gaming book. There is also a Getting Started booklet, which is 1 or 2 pages assuming that you are an absolute beginner, just about painting and collecting, gaming, and some assembly and painting guides for the armies in the box. The idea of multi-basing, one of the main facets of Kings of War, is covered as simply as possible. There is a very pared down version of the background universe or setting of Panathor, where the main action takes place. The book also has pages about the 2 factions, the Warlords of the Alliance and Shadows of the Night, discussing the units contained in the game. Beneath the 2 books, with this being a 2-player set, we have 2 good starter armies, new multi-part plastics depicting the Northern Alliance against the Night Stalkers. The Night Stalkers are the army from your darkest and deepest dreams, consisting of some very frightening Halloween-y type figures. Some of the figures have pumpkin heads and others witches' hats, and there's something about them that makes me amused until I look at their faces, because these are manic, evil creatures. There are the Scarecrows and the Spectres, horrific foot troops, with res and heavy troops known as Butchers. The force is led by a vicious-looking horror, which sums up its role. On the other side, we have the Northern Alliance. These are the free peoples living deep in the north above the ice, consisting of various types of people. The dwarves that don't want to live as dwarves, elves that don't want to live as elves, humans tired of the fighting. They want to live as free folk, more in a kind of hippie commune. And they go up to the cold north where they face people with their own beliefs. The plastic frames allow for the creation of either clansmen or pack hunters, with a bag of snow trolls and a master hunter as a leader. The box comes with enough square bases for each miniature, and these are designed to allow for the figures to be ranked up, as long as the figures have been assembled carefully. Overall, these definitely aren't the European Tolkien-esque concept that we're so familiar with. Rather, Mantic have dared to be different, with a nod to elements of fantasy literature and visual media, but aiming to create a very different world to battle within. This box set is designed to introduce the fun of a fantasy rank and flank game to those devotees of past systems, those looking for something new to game, and those interested in picking up a fantasy game for the very first time.
This video has been produced by WI Prime. WI Prime is Wargames Illustrated Magazine's online members club. As a WI Prime member, you get access to all Wargames Illustrated videos before anyone else. We'll keep you posted on what's new via the Primetime News Bulletin delivered to your inbox every Friday. If you're not a WI Prime member, you're missing out on loads of benefits, including access to the Wargames Illustrated Vault, freebies, discount vouchers, PDFs of the latest magazine, and more. Find out more about WI Prime by following the link.